The reality of owning a small business is this: developing sales and generating revenue is difficult. 2 out of 3 small businesses struggle financially. If you want to hear exactly the step-by-step process you need to implement to help generate sales this year, stick tuned to this video. I know that feeling of developing your small business and having fun and looking to get customers. We all do it. You develop your small business, you take the business acumen, you put your business plan together, you put a marketing plan together, and you are ready to generate sales. The truth is, many business owners, specifically small business owners, miss some key steps in trying to generate revenue. We're going to identify some of those mistakes, and I'm going to share with you the 4 steps you need to do to help generate sales in your business this year. Step number 1, identify an ideal client avatar. You see, if you're trying to sell your product to everyone, essentially you're selling your product to no one. It's the same if I'm trying to market to everyone, I'm marketing to no one. Now let's be honest here. When we're a new entrepreneur and we're a new small business owner, we just want revenue. Someone's gonna pay for something, we're ready to make that happen. The problem with this is if you're always taking a little bit of revenue from everybody, you really don't know who is going to be the ideal customer that's gonna help you scale. And the goal of your small business is to scale, whether you're looking to scale to 7, 8, or 9 figures, or you're looking to scale to create a sustainable life. If you don't know who your ideal customer is, you can't really scale. So the first thing you need to do is identify who that ideal client avatar is. What does this person look like? What does this person sound like? What is this person's education level? Where does this person live? What problem is this person struggling? What websites are they looking at? What YouTube videos do they watch? What podcasts do they listen to? Are they married? How much money do they make? Do they have kids? All of these are relevant points of information to help you identify what your marketing plan should be when you're trying to drive attention to your new business. So if you find yourself struggling to make sales, start there. Who is the ideal client avatar that I'm going to spend time with? The second mistake that small business owners make, they don't have a combination marketing strategy. What exactly is a combination? They don't have both an inbound or an outbound marketing strategy. You have to have both. It's a combination strategy, inbound and outbound. Many entrepreneurs want to rely on the inbound strategy. This is where you develop a funnel, you put up a website, maybe you make some social media posts. The reason we feel comfortable with an inbound marketing strategy is it's non-confrontational. I don't have to speak to anybody. I don't have to try to sell my product. I don't have to try to convince you to work with me. I can spend a little bit of money, market a website, put something fun up, and you'll call me to say, hey, I want to buy whatever it is you're selling. That's only part of the strategy. That inbound strategy, yes, it's essential. Yes, you're going to need it in your business. You're going to need people to find you, right? Your revenue that is coming to your business is coming because people have been made aware of your business. So yes, you need an inbound strategy. The mistake is we also don't have an outbound strategy. Now, an outbound marketing strategy, that's a little bit more difficult. It requires some well thought out concepts, and it requires, let's be honest here, zero fear. Majority of small business owners are afraid to call someone to say, hey, I'm selling this. Hey, let me tell you about my new business. Here is why you have to have that outbound marketing strategy. If you have a gift in your business that you know can help the ideal client avatar we just spoke about, the ideal client avatar that you're trying to sell stuff to is having a problem in their life, and your product or service can solve that problem. It is your responsibility to go out there and tell people about your product or service. Now, outbound marketing is not outbound spamming. Let me be crystal clear. Outbound spamming is very unattractive. Outbound spamming will derail your business. Outbound marketing, it takes a strategic plan. You can outbound marketing based on the time of the year, based on a notable change in your industry. You can make an outbound marketing strategy based on a new product or service. The problem is we often don't do that. So if you're a small business entrepreneur and you're looking to generate sales, you have to combine both the inbound and the outbound marketing strategy. The third mistake small business entrepreneurs make when trying to generate sales is they do not collect data on their marketing efforts. For the life of me, when I meet with small business entrepreneurs who want to help generate sales, the first question I ask is, how much data have you collected in your marketing efforts? And I'm terrified of the response because many times I hear limited to zero. If we're going to spend time to develop the websites, to develop the funnels, to develop the campaigns, to develop the marketing efforts, we better start collecting the data on who's visiting these sites, who's clicking on my website, who's clicking on my social media posts, who's clicking on my funnels. And look, here's the deal. It's not a vanity game, right? I don't care if you have millions of people clicking on it. If you have 1 million people clicking on your website, but you don't know who those 1 million people are, that is the equivalent to having zero. You want to be able to collect the data for the people who are visiting your website, your funnel, your business, calling your business. I mean, we can take this to a non-digital space where you have a brick and mortar and someone calls your business. The first thing you should ask if you're a new business is, how did you hear about us? And track that data. We have to track how people are hearing about us. The reason we track how people are hearing about us, because that is where we will go and spend more time with our marketing efforts and marketing budget to people who have already visited our website, our storefront, etc. So don't make the mistake of not tracking the data. You can do this through Google Pixels, Facebook Pixels. A variety of different online tools will help you track the website traffic. If you're brick and mortar and someone calls, it should be really, really simple. How did you hear about us? If someone comes into your store and they make a purchase, how did you hear about us? You have to track where people are learning about your business. And the fourth and final mistake you're making when it comes to helping generate sales in your small business is you failed to develop a sales process. Look, there is no such thing as winging it. You cannot wing your way to success, right? We just don't hope. Hope is not a strategy. A sales process is a repeatable set of steps that helps you walk your potential customer from interest to conversion. And each step you do should be a system that you follow. And if you follow it correctly, you will identify where in that process you are having trouble. Example, I get people to click my website. I get people that want to download whatever my free offering is. Oh my goodness, I don't get people to show up to my booked appointments. Or it could be something as simple as, I don't get people to say yes to my product, but they're showing up to my appointments. Whatever the situation may be, there is going to be an area in your sales process that you're going to have to fix. And if you don't have a sales process, then you don't know what the area is to fix. Meaning, if you sold customer A in whatever feel-good fashion, and then customer B had a different fashion, how do you know what's working? How do you know what's not working? You have to implement a sales process in your system. The sooner you implement the sales process, the sooner you can improve. And a sales process is very, very, very easy to forget because we just want revenue. Make your small business a system. Make your small business do what the big guys do. They have a sales process in place. A lot of companies out there teach a sales process. A lot of books out there talk about a sales process. If you need help with that sales process, do me a favor, smash the like button below. Be sure to subscribe. It's something we talk about often on the channel. But two, if you want to learn more, go to catapultingcommissionsacademy.com, click to book a call with our team. We'd love to walk you through exactly what we teach on how to generate sales for your small business through the Catapulting Commissions Academy. Now, to recap this, 4 things you need to ensure you're doing to help generate sales in your small business. 1, identify your ideal client avatar. 2, combine your marketing strategy to inbound and outbound. 3, collect data on that marketing strategy. And 4, develop and implement a sales process. I'm Anthony Garcia. This is Catapulting Commission Sales Talk. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next week.